Hey, YouTubers and Patriots, back with another Unmasked. I'm Jeff. We're here to unmask the truth, or try to figure it out. We don't have all the truths, and we would like to know them because it's hard to sift through all the lamestream media BS that we get, and who knows what the truth is half the time. But I'm making this video about what's going on in Portland right now. The so-called peaceful protest that's been going on now for a very long time now. They have, if you go watch on CNN or MSNBC, you'll see that these peaceful protesters and now their mommies are out there, and they're claiming that Trump's federal agents are doing things they shouldn't be doing, but they're not exactly, showing the whole story. They go in there during the day when they have these, and at night, later at night, the people come back and dressed in black and mask, and they are out tearing shit up. But thing about it is, I talk to people about this all the time. They have no idea what's going on. They think what Trump did is horrific, and I take them to a page on Twitter I like to follow, and there's a guy that's he's in Portland right now, and I believe he was in Seattle before, and he goes around taping these protests and these riots, and you can get an idea of what's really going on. And his name is Andy. No, I'm not for sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but I'm going to show you his, get on Twitter here, on his Twitter page. And I still have to get my thing up here so I can scroll down. Andy here is throwing himself in the fire here. And here's where you can help. Andy does a lot of good work here. He's helped spread a lot of truth of what's going on in Portland right now. And if you want to go to Twitter and throw him some money, I'm sure that'll help him out. But he has videos on here all the time. Here's one that's absolutely terrible.
All right.
Look at this.
What is it?
Fuck the police.
All right.
Fuck the police.
I mean, how old is that kid? 2.5? 3?
Fuck the
All right.
police.
Power to the people. Power to the people.
Thanks, kids.
F Trump goons. What does Trump got to do with any of this? That's what I don't get, man. It's always Trump, Trump, Trump. And that's what's going to kill him in the election. Well, what the hell does Trump got to do with any of this? And got your little kids out there saying, fuck the police. So you think people's not going to want to vote for Trump now when they see dumbasses like you doing shit like that? Got your kids out there. It's child abuse. Man, I forgot about that. Went off a little bit. But right here, peaceful protest. Here's a good one. This is a guy walked inside in Portland and used a sharp handsaw to hit these women, and then left. And when the police come to get him, the protesters interrupted it and tried to keep the cop from arresting this guy. I mean, this is Portland. If you want to see all this, if you're not seeing this, if this is shocking you, get on Twitter and follow this guy right here. And I mean, he's out there every night. Here's the dumbass mayor out there that said he got pepper sprayed. But there's so much here. I mean, this is just today's. But if you keep going through here, he has so much video that he's taken. Here's the little kid video, and here's them burning the flag. Here's the more on the mayor. Here's them setting the fire at the federal building, and we don't know why the federal agents are coming out and trying to stop this. Me personally, these little commies out here doing this, if they shot them, I wouldn't care a bit, man. Some of y'all might not feel that way, but and this is a socialist coup, and we got to defend our country at all costs. And if the government don't start doing it, I have a feeling the patriots are going to come out, and then it's not going to be pretty. And then these Antifa and these BLM communists are going to be begging for the police. But you can go through here. He has weeks of this, weeks and weeks of this, and I just want to point this out for the people that are trying to discuss this with your liberal counterparts, and they're telling you that it's all peaceful and Trump's a tyrant. Get on Twitter, follow this guy, and it's just video after video after video of what's going on in Portland. And this stuff needs to get out there. We need to show everybody this has got to stop. This has to stop. I think we've all had enough. We're all getting restless. I think most of us want to see Trump do a little more. We know these governors ain't going to do shit. The mayors ain't going to do shit. You got the mayors out here protesting with them. I mean, that mayor, if he would have got hit by a live round, I'd be laughing right now. What a dipshit. This is just unreal. But I'm glad. I really don't want to see more police, but they don't want to do their jobs, so the federal police are going to have to come in and help out, because these poor citizens, man, they're in war zones. And can you imagine living in Portland right now? But I almost don't feel sorry for most of y'all, because you voted for this shit. Y'all voted for this dumb shit for years. I mean, it's the West Coast lunacy. We're about to just kick y'all out the country, put a wall up. Shit's at an end. It's at an end. And go to Twitter. I'm gonna put put all his stuff down in the description so you can follow him. Give me a subscribe, a like, a comment. Help us get the voice out. No, this ain't the perfect news, but I'm just a regular person. Maybe I can connect with regular people and try to get as many people on board as we can to stop this socialist coup, this Marxist movement. We are pro-capitalist in this country. It's made this country a great place. This is the best country in the world, and I'd hate to see it end with a bunch of spoiled little brats that did get whipped when they were little kids, little participation trophy commies. So let's get going on, Trump. Let's start dropping the hammer. I don't care what the world thinks. I don't care what these governors think. We want you to put an end to this. It's about time. It's time to stop in Seattle, time to stop in Portland, time to stop in New York, time to stop in Chicago. It's time to come together and try to build this back up after this COVID hysteria, and get back to where we was in February. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Go follow this guy so you can see what the hell is really going on, and you can prove your dumbass liberal friends wrong. Y'all have a good night.